The skies of Acadia were pale green, full of ash, the odor of death and sickly purple-black flames, and swarm bioships hovering in the once white and blue sky. Hundreds of thousands of Ecaidin lay dead in the streets of their cities, the verdant outskirts, and the carefully crafted rivers and lakes. Trillions rested in pools of violet, mothers, hatchlings, and warriors alike. Ecadia was a once barren world that was uplifted by hard work, and the terraform was reduced to a bloody wasteland by the swarm. While trillions perished, others made a last stand against the swarm's death gods, so others could escape on Ark ships. One warrior, Aatrox, one of the best Acadian warriors, who stood at 12 feet tall and wielded 6 heavy plasma blades, stood against Romulus, the Umbral Emperor, who stood at 22 feet and brandished his spectral blue flames, chitinous scythe, and broadsword alongside the ethereal black and blue undead that were once his own people. Despite his valiant effort, he was dismembered, impaled, and beheaded by the Emperor's chitinous necrotic scythe. 5,000 Acadian escaped on a colony ship called the Nest. The crew watched in horror and despair as their paragon of justice and virtue was torn to pieces by the invading force. Ascending to the sky didn't matter, as grave ships met them in the now sickly clouds and glowed purple as they prepared their atrophy cannons. The Empyrean of the Acadian house, Abelesque, manned the controls of the ship and fired the ion cannons and destroyed the spectral dropships in shimmering blue. More ships came and shot at the Ark ship. Everyone stumbled as the Nest shook with the impact. Abelesque put the thrusters into overdrive and made a powerful sonic boom that threw the warships to the ground as they left Acadia's orbit. Things weren't any better in space, as their once glittering Vola system was filled with swarm warships. Their ley line systems were shattered, their farming station burnt and smoldering, and their bright Volu star was surrounded by larger chitinous ships that were absorbing the star. Abelesque had to think fast as the warships prepared their weapons, and he chose a black hole known as the Vola Void. "Why are you picking the Void?" asked a member of his circle, Ocestron. "We're going to need a gravitic assist, as well as more energy. The Void is risky, but it's our best bet right now." He activated the ion thrusters and blipped out of cislunar space. They were still tailed by warships as they exited the blip and approached the amber excretion disks of the Vola Void. With an expert maneuver, he was in the right spot for an assist from the gravity of the black hole. Carried by the circular field and pursued by swarm warships called atrophy ships, Abelesque saw the ships on the radar, activated the prismatic converters on the silvery hull, and the light, heat, and radiation brought the ship to 100% infinitely as the ion thrusters and ion cannons blasted the ships off course to fall into the excretion disks. They continued to cycle around the void. The more speed and momentum, the better. After the third cycle, an Atropos ship approached the Vola Void and prepared their baleful beam. Abelesque let the ship leave orbit and was slingshot at speeds faster than light and blipped from the Vola system. After the blip, the Nest was hundreds of light-years away from the solar system. Abelesque was finally able to rest and let go of the controls. Everyone saw the emptiness and desolation of the galaxy. The wails of sorrow and despair echoed through the halls. "I can't believe this happened," Abelesque said. "For so long we prospered, colonized our galaxy, and our god uplifted us only to abandon us and let this death swarm destroy everything we built." He slammed his hand on the terminal, and his sobbing daughters, Chris and Arasks, ran to the edge of the room. Ocestron placed his spindly hand on his brother's shoulder. "Abelesque, I understand that everything we built is smoldering, but we need to be strong. You're scaring your daughters." He took a deep breath. Blue pneuma mist spewed from his mouth and spiracles as he turned around. "I'm sorry. I need to be alone right now." Ocestron took the 2 hatchlings as everyone left the throne room.